Hey, good morning and welcome to a little bit of a chilly day, but still it's the sun's trying to get out from behind those clouds, so there's some blue sky over there ready to come. Hopefully we'll get some of that before we're finished up with this project today. But so what are we up to? Well, we are back to the garage. It's been quite a while, and you saw I put the gutters up and they've been actually working really well. Never really finished properly putting the downspout because I had a plan for water collection over there, which we still may do. But today, what we're going to be focused on is, well, as you can see from the opening of the video, I've got this beautiful pine tree here that loves to share its needles with me. And so the gutters fill up with those needles, and we got to deal with that. So today we're going to try out this water lock gutter protection system. Now I know there are probably, there's quite a few out there, a lot of options for you. I honestly didn't want to spend a lot of money on it, but I wanted something decent. So kind of in the lower middle range is where I went. And I'll show you what these look like in just a second as we pull them out of the box. But I think you'll, hopefully you like them. Hopefully I'll like them. Hopefully they work well. Haven't figured out exactly how I'm going to install them because of the style of hangers that I used might be a little bit in the way. So we're going to figure that out as we go along. But welcome to TWC Projects, and let's get started. All right, so I chose the silver ones, partly because I have a silver roof and white gutters. I thought they would probably blend in the best, and so we're going to try these out. But it did come with the screws as well, so we're going to climb up and take a look and see what the best way is going to be to install these. So let's get up there and check it out. I got to tell you, those went way easier. I thought I was going to be cutting and fitting, but no, the little lip on the back, I don't know how well you can see that. There's a little lip on the back, hooks right over the back of the gutter. And these had just enough play in them to be able to set my gutter guard right down inside. And I'll probably just put a few screws in them to make sure they don't go anywhere, give a little extra strength. But darn, that actually can't be that easy. Can't be that easy. We'll see. So far, really liking these things. We'll see obviously how well they work over time. And I'm sure the needles are going to get stuck in these a little bit, but hopefully it won't be like what you saw. I mean, what I had to clean out was just building up pretty heavy. So, wow. Well, let's pop a few more in and then put some screws in them. Can't be that easy. If it is, it's really nice. All right, so I changed my mind. I noticed where these overlap, that if I didn't have a screw on the other side as well, it seemed to go in a little bit. I was afraid stuff would kind of start going down underneath. So I may go back. I'll go back and hit that other one. But I think maybe 3 still is good. All right, so as I feared, just from experience, it wasn't quite as easy. You know, down there, the back sat in real tight, but here it's starting to drop a little bit, and I'm not sure if maybe just once I pull this up, it'll be up a little bit tighter. But for safety's sake, I'm now putting one screw in the back over there, and then this, of course, overlaps on top of that other one, so that'll kind of hold the back from here. But then I'll put another screw down here, and then of course the one in the middle and one on each end. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now, and we'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll update that too if I need to, but so far so good. It's going really well. Just always a little more work than you want it to be, but hey, actually surprising this isn't as bad as, not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. So I'm actually pretty happy with it. All right, we're finally getting some sunshine and making good progress. Oh, I guess I can't really, maybe I'll have to go up there with the drone again. Can't really see it from here. I just have probably about 3 more to do on this end. And then what I'll probably do is just put the camera on the tripod and speed through the other side so you don't have to watch it. It's all the same, more of the same, but it's turning out great. I don't know, I still can't really see it well. But, well, maybe we'll get up there with a drone when we're all done and take a look at it from up there so you can get a better view, but it's turning out well. I think hopefully they work well. I don't know, we're gonna find out, but they gotta be better than nothing. And they are, they're about as good as most anything I've seen out there. I mean, obviously there's some really expensive ones that you can have professionals install. These are just, like I said, about $150 for 100 feet of these, so that's like $1.50 a foot. Some of these I've seen at $7 to $15 a foot, depending on, you know, installed. So anyway, this is working out well, and if you're a do-it-yourselfer like me, especially if you put up the same type of gutter system that I did, boy, I'll tell you, that's what made it so much easier, is those hangers, the way they work. I could pop it right underneath and screw it right in. So let's get back and finish this, and then we'll wrap up. Hope you're enjoying it. Well, it started out dreamy and easy up at the front end up there, but by the time I got down here, I was fighting a bunch of these. But we got it, and I think it'll work well still. Just, in fact, even here, I put a little screw in the middle because I felt like that was too big of a gap there. So it just had to do with this last end piece that I put on here. I think the whole thing kind of drops a little bit. So not a pro job, but a functioning good job, I guess. So now we just need to go over and attack the other side. And a little balancing act up here. The ladder's fantastic, but it's a little tricky the way I had to do it. I couldn't lean up against the outer edge of the gutter, so that leaves me kind of leaning back just a little bit, so you need to be careful and hang on tight. Keep your balance. But I think we're done here on this side. Looking good. I'm going to go get set up on the other side, and we'll just time lapse through that. You don't want to see any more of this unless I discover something along the way that I didn't discover over here. We'll just get it done. So all right, so before I run the drone over and show you what it looks like from the air, I wanted to say one last thing about, I probably talked about it before more than once, but these little giant leveler ladders are the absolute best. I mean, you can see I'm like partially on a hill here, and I'm able to extend out. These legs will adjust, or feet will adjust on the bottom so you can get it leveled up. But I tell you, I use it all the time, and you know, it goes from whatever 6 foot to 17, or then you can extend it out and use it as a regular ladder, which you saw me doing earlier. So versus a step ladder. So these things are fantastic. If you don't have one and you know you're going to get a ladder, spend a little bit of extra money. I don't remember how much. It's probably a little bit more than one without the leveling feet, but you will regret it if you don't get the leveling feet. I use them all the time. Fantastic. All right, so that's it. I'm wrapping it up now because we're done, and I just need to I'll run the drone right after I get done talking here. I'll run the drone up and over so you can get a better look at it from a bird's eye view. But those gutter guards look pretty good. They went on really easy. I really was pleased at how easily they went on. I did end up adding a few more screws. You know, when I started out, I'm like, this seems too good to be true. So I did end up having to add some more screws here and there. But I showed you along the way, and hopefully that was helpful if you're doing the same thing and you want to try them out. I'll have more information on my website on twc-projects.net. It's in every video pretty much that I've been doing, at least this year. You'll see it at the bottom of the screen right now. Go there. There's a resources page there where I usually have you know, manuals and helpful guides and pictures sometimes of things, and of course there's a gallery of behind the scenes that you can check out as well. But and the Amazon page. So a lot of the stuff I end up buying on Amazon, like most of you. So anything that I've shown in a video, or I will be showing soon in a video, you'll find on the Amazon store within my website. And if you click on any one of those things, of course, it'll take you directly into Amazon right to where you need to go. But it will also, I'll get a little bit of, it's not much, but a small little fee comes out of that. So you don't pay any more, you pay the same amount as you would buying directly on Amazon. But because you came from my website, I get a little bit of money from that to help pay for video equipment and the website itself. You know, I've got to pay annual fees and stuff for that too. So anyway, I appreciate it. If you're going to buy some of that stuff anyway, go right through there and buy it through there, and that will be fantastic. So anyway, I appreciate you being with me. Thank you for helping me create things, fix things, and enjoy God's amazing creation outdoors. And have a absolutely fantastic week, and I will see you on the next project.